It launched its assault on WiiWare before setting its sights on the Xbox 360 and the PlayStation 3. But now, it's the Nintendo 3DS that is under heavy fire. The Chosen Few is an on-rails light gun style shooter, as is par for the heavy fire course. Movement's on autopilot, so it's your job to just shoot everything that's shooting at you. Survive until the end, and you move on to the next. There are about 20 levels in total, and again, it definitely plays better than previous heavy fire games. Speaking of which, you play the Chosen Few with the stylus. Dragging it across the touchscreen moves the cursor on the top screen, just like any number of shooters on prior DS systems. And when it's done right, it works really well, and to its credit, it feels pretty good in the Chosen Few. Aiming is fast and precise, to the pixel, a huge improvement from previous heavy fire games.
Open fire!
A less important change was made to the game's presentation. Chosen Few tells its story through a series of still images, kind of like comic book pages. It's a good idea, but the game never really capitalizes on it. The images are restricted to the top screen, and there's no voiceovers whatsoever. So the cool idea ends up feeling a bit cheap in execution. Boy, there's nothing cheap about semi-automatic weapons, though. Fortunately, the freaking game has plenty of them. In fact, there are 30 weapons in total. You can actually upgrade them between levels using the points you earn in-game, along with some vehicular sections that break up the missions, but this adds some much-needed substance to a series that, beforehand, just didn't have much. It's nice to see heavy fire making strides in a positive direction, but it still has quite a way to go, especially if it's going to be sold on a cartridge. Paying the plastic tax for a game this average and a package this shallow, it still doesn't seem worthwhile. Unless you're some kind of huge on-rails shooter fan, in which case, hey, heavy fire's getting better. At least for a Chosen Few.